It is Friday, and what does that mean? That means my favorite way, and hopefully your favorite way, to get to know your Atlas recruiter, the often imitated, never duplicated Atlas MedStaff 5-Question Friday. With me this week, remote recruiter, but here in the office, a lot actually, Eric Stapp.
Glad to be here.
Welcome back.
Thanks. I missed you.
It's good to see you.
I mean, I've been working at home for 2 years.
Yeah.
And I got really bored.
Well,
so
that's why I love when you come back.
I decided to come back.
Awesome. Okay. Let's. You ready? You ready to go?
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. Question number 1. Tell me who Eric Stapp is.
Who is Eric Stapp? Well, God, that's a tough.
It's very introspective of you.
Always a tough one. God, that is and I knew you were gonna ask that one.
It's the easiest one.
You think so?
It is. I think it is.
It's intimidating. Who is Eric Stapp?
You want me to do it for you?
I'd say, yep.
Yeah, you want me to do it? I'll tell you who Eric Stapp is.
Okay.
Eric Stapp's a road warrior. Eric Stapp's the guy that I can count on at a meet and greet if it starts going sideways to get us back in line. He's the reliable guy. He's the guy that's going to be here at 6 o'clock in the morning, already working and waiting for me to make coffee.
And I would have been here this morning at 7, and then I was about 10 blocks away and realized forgot my laptop.
Oh, we see. Yeah.
I'm also that
That's
guy.
a problem. You're also that guy too.
Right.
There we go. That's who I think Eric Stapp is.
That's fair.
Is that fair?
That's fair. That's mostly true.
I think it is. All right. Question number 2. On your bio page, which we got to beef that up.
That was like 3 years ago.
Yeah, we got to work on that. But on your bio page, it says you want to write a book.
I do.
What kind of book do you want to write?
I kind of want to do like a short story, just about stories in my life.
Okay.
I feel like I've got some pretty good stories. Then I've got another idea for another book, which would be fictional, and can't really get into that. But it would have some truths in it, and then some stuff I made up.
Okay.
But actually, everything's kind of playing out already right now that was going to be in the book.
Okay.
So I don't know if I'm going to write that book because it's just kind of happening right now.
I think you should, though, down the road. I think you should write that book.
I think I should, and that is something that I've always wanted to do. So that is a plan.
Yeah, me
it's just
too.
Writing a book isn't a very just thinking about it's very intimidating.
How do you start? That's where I always get stuck.
Well,
I believe I've got a book in me. How do you start?
I think you start with the characters that you want, and then you've got to have like a loose storyline, and then I think you just kind of go with it and see what happens.
That might be easier said than done.
If you were going to write a book, what would it be about?
I want to write a business book, but I don't want to write like this is how you run a business type of book. I want to be like, look, anybody can do this. Just a couple of days ago, Elon Musk was like, you don't need a college degree. You don't even necessarily need to finish high school. If you've got the drive, you can do whatever you want.
And ideas.
Yeah.
And leadership.
Just like that. Yeah. All right, question number 3. You live in Denver right now. What's your favorite thing to do in Denver?
Well, I like to snowboard.
Yep.
So if you go on the weekends, it might take you like 3 hours to get up to the mountains.
Because so much traffic. And
so I don't do
it. Everybody.
So I don't do it. So try to go up on the week, which has been tough because we've all been pretty busy. But it just didn't snow a lot this year, so I only went up 4 times. And one day was decent. The other 3 days were not good. Other than that, but Denver gets pretty good weather, so about 300 days of sunshine. I take my dog to Wash Park, and we just play fetch. I like doing that, just keeping it simple.
That's pretty much a standard issue in Denver, right? You have to have a dog.
Everybody has a dog.
Yep.
Everybody's in shape. Everybody's doing something. Mm-hmm. And, one thing I noticed about people in Denver, they're actually nicer than people in Omaha.
I can agree with that.
I mean...
I absolutely agree with that.
I mean, they really are.
300 days of sunshine. How can you be mad about that? I don't...
The only thing you'd be mad about in Denver is if you're a Broncos fan. And the traffic's pretty bad.
Yeah, I-25 is not awesome.
It's not awesome.
No.
Other than that, pretty good place to live.
I agree. All right, question number 4. Tell me something. I'll give you some insight. So before pre-pandemic days, when you lived here in Omaha, you would get here earlier than me, and we would have interesting conversations, making coffee or whatever before anybody was here. Tell me something I don't know about you.
Something you don't know about me?
Something I don't know about you that maybe Traveler would like to know too.
Okay. Well, I don't know if this is in the bio, but I lived in Panama City, Panama for 3 years.
Okay.
And I won a national championship for Florida State on my 28th birthday.
Doing what?
I was a quarterback for the football team.
No,
so
this is 100% not true.
No, it's definitely true.
You played for Bobby Bowden.
Nope. But I have a buddy that did, and he played for him in 3 national championships.
Okay.
His name's Eric Thomas.
Okay.
Different story. And he was on Shark Tank, and his wife actually won chocolate-covered pretzels, and they won. But anyhow, that is a true story. I think there's one sentence in Wikipedia about the national championship. And I got the MVP, and they gave me a $15 car wash, and I didn't have a car because I took taxis everywhere, and they used $1 down there. So you could go anywhere for $1, but you can drink at the car wash. So I drank about $13 worth of beer, and then used it was about $15 worth of beer, and that was it. And that's my story. Nobody ever believes it.
That might be one of the
true.
craziest, most random stories I've ever heard.
And also, I've got some spy stories down there that I really can't talk about.
This is like,
and then I had to leave.
Did you ever see that episode of Seinfeld where Kramer bought all the stories and he was going to write the book, so he bought all of Peterman's stories? Have you ever seen this?
No.
That's exactly what this is right here.
So, but that's true.
Okay, question number 5.
Okay.
If you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go?
Oh, that's a tough one. I like Colombia.
Okay.
I've been down there probably 4 or 5 times.
I could say that place sounds scary, but okay.
It's not bad. It's not bad. Size of Texas, bunch of mountain ranges, beaches, people are cool, food's good. I think at this point in my life, I'd really like to just kind of hide out in the middle of nowhere.
Okay.
San Diego's also nice, perfect weather.
You're not really hiding out in San Diego.
Not really.
No.
But I'd like to get out of the country.
Colombia.
So,
my friend, it's so good to see you again.
Good to see you again.
So, keep this timeless. Give me a date, a month and year that you started with us.
It was January 2019. I think I started on January 15th.
Of 2019.
Yep.
So you've been here for a minute.
Yeah, over 3 years.
Yep. There you go. So experience, interesting stories, possibly the most interesting man at Atlas. Who knows?
I hope not.
Possibly. I said possibly. I don't know.
That's fair.
All right.
All right.
We'll see you next week.